Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome back to Raising Ayanami. Um, Today we are beginning the month of June. June. Yes. Well, technically June's tomorrow, but wait a minute. What? I thought there's only 30 days in May. I seem to remember looking at a calendar and there being 30 days in May. Maybe it was one of them calendars that has the 30 ones like hidden. Yeah, there's 31 days. Okay. Well, it tricked me. It did trick you. Alright, anyway, whatever. What I would like to talk about, well, first thing I want to do is go to town. Go to town. See what's happening at the park. Why? Yeah, it's fun. Oh, hey Hikari. Ellipses. Hi. Whatever your name is. What's her last name? Hokori? It's a nice day. But I'm a little worried about something. What are you worried about? Oh. Well. See you, Ray. Bye. Glad I did that. Anywho, today I want to talk about, I want to do a review. A couple of weeks ago, well, it was almost a month ago now, I did a review for the first game that I played in the year of Evangelion, which was the, which wasn't actually, it's not actually an official Evangelion game, it was, what's it called? What is it called? What's it called? It's called, Rebirth of Angels. It was a little flash game. Today I want to talk about, the first game, the first official game that we played, which was, Neo Genesis, simply titled Neo Genesis Evangelion. Came out on the Sega Saturn. It's also been known as First Impression, though in hindsight, I realized that that's actually not its name. There's no evidence that it was ever called First Impression. It's just the second game was called Second Impression, so people called it First Impression. But it was simply called Neon Genesis Evangelion. Brackets, Sega Saturn. Yeah, in brackets. So, if you remember, when I played this game, I wasn't too good at it. In fact, you might say that I sucked balls at it. Though, I've since actually figured out how to play the game, and one day in the future, once we get, through all of the games, do them all once, I want to come back and revisit some of these old games, and that's going to be the first on the list. I want to finish that game, I want to finish it good. But an interesting point is that if you lose in that game, you get an ending. Which is kind of cool. Because I think I lost every single fight in that game. And there was a specific ending for that. And then I think there's another ending if you win the first one and lose the other ones, or win them all, or, blah blah blah. So what is this game? It's a very, it's very fitting for the anime, because it's all, well, by the looks of it, it was all reused animation bits. Just recut with new voice acting for the original cast to make what is essentially an additional episode of the anime that fits in somewhere in the middle. That tells a story of a new angel appearing, one that's not shown in the series, that attacks Shinji and makes him lose his memory, and then he has to, try to get his memory back, and at the same time defeat the angel. And there's all sorts of, funny, goofy, oh, Shinji's lost his memory antics going on. And, every now and again, there's, most of it, the game mostly plays out as a cutscene. an episode of the anime. Every now and again you get like a choice of dialogue, maybe 2 or 3 choices. And then you go into the battle. The battle consists of a few phrases. There's this like roulette system which is very elaborate and basically just says who is attacking, who attacks first. And then it goes into a battle mode, and the battle mode is fairly complicated if you don't speak Japanese. That tutorial that I did in the first episode pretty much teaches you exactly what to do, and if I'd been able to understand it, it would have made a lot more sense, I guess. But for someone who doesn't know Japanese, it's very difficult, though there are FAQs out there. Game FAQs is your friend, that will tell you exactly what you need to do. Well, actually, no, be careful, because I think there was an FAQ that I found that told slightly incorrect information that I think I worked out for myself. It was saying, like, close is something and far away is the same button, but that's dumb. Of course they're going to be different buttons. So, you know, the angel attacks you, and you gotta, like, defend, and if you can defend it fast enough, you can do a like, counter-attack, and when you attack, you have to attack depending on whether it's close to you or farther away, and whether or not it's got its AT field up or its AP field down. Yeah, it's an interesting little mechanic, and now that I know how to play it, and I've actually beaten that tutorial, I'm confident that when we do come back, I'll be able to beat it. And then when you finish the game, it sort of saves your playthrough as an episode, and I think episode 5 of my playthrough was just me playing that episode straight out, which is cool. It was fun. It's fairly short. Not that that's a bad thing, especially when I'm trying to go through all the Evangelion games, and some of them are longer than others. So far, the games we've been playing, well, the longest we've played so far is Girlfriend of Steel, which we just finished like last week. And now we're moving on to Secret of Evangelion, which I think basically the PS2 games are going to be long. So look forward to that. On that note, Secret Evangelion is starting. Well, it started on Friday, and we're going to be doing a whole bunch of Secret of Evangelion from now on. As far as like staying true to the anime, it's probably, out of all the games, I reckon it's maybe the most fitting, because it's basically an episode of the anime. As far as gameplay is concerned, the battle system is fun once you figure out how to do it. I wasn't having a lot of fun because I didn't really know what I was doing at the time. But as far as actual gameplay is concerned, there's not a lot. It's kind of like the Azura's Wrath of Evangelion games, because it's basically a cutscene, and you get some QTE. Like, the battle system is basically a QTE without QTE prompts. Like, you just have to know that far away is this prompt and close up is this prompt. That's literally all the battle system is. There's no real variety there, apart from just know what to push, what buttons to push in what order. And then when there's the cutscene, it's just a cutscene, and there's almost no interactivity except for some dialogue, which does change the story. So there's multiple story paths, and I don't know. I think there's multiple endings. But apart from that, the gameplay, there's not a lot. So as a game, it's not great. It's a fun little simple game, no doubt in that. But its big draw point is its Evangelion-ness, if that's a thing. So yeah, all in all, I would give Evangelion, Neo Genesis Evangelion for the Sega Saturn. As far as an Evangelion game, I give it a 9 or an 8. I'm apprehensive about giving games 10. I wouldn't give it a 10 though. I'd give it a 9 at best. As a game, well, if I include longevity, oh god. As far as the length of the game is concerned, if I include that in there, it's probably not that great. Maybe a 4 or 5. But I personally, because I don't really mind that, especially since the game's meant to be replayed. I would say I would give the game maybe a 7 as a game. It's a good game. I thoroughly recommend. If you have a chance, like to come to Japan, you can just buy a Sega Saturn. They're like dirt cheap, and then you just buy the game. The game's like $1, and then you've got it. You can buy like all the Sega Saturn games for like $3. And then you just buy a Saturn, and that's it. You just play the game. That's what I did, and it worked out really well. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. Alright, so that's first impression. Again, I call it first impression when it's totally not the name of it. But now we're gonna make our schedule. Now I'm gonna be really lazy this week. I'm just gonna send it to school all day and do a sync test at the end. That's it. That's all we're doing today. So I'm happy with that. That's good. Alright, Ray. Here's the schedule. Learn it well. I got it. Good morning. Good morning. Have a good day. Alright. It's Monday. I'm going to school. Study hard, kids. She's studying. Oh, I studied a lot. Oh, my fatigue's... Oh, her fatigue's actually kind of high. I thought... See, this week I decided that I was gonna not give her any, like, days off, because I thought her fatigue was down to nothing. It's actually 15. That's a problem. And it's going up. Yes, it is. Shit. Do you reckon each day different stats are affected, but it's unclear whether those stats are like Monday's always something and Tuesday's always like the same thing? Could just be random. I actually feel that just sending you to school every day is actually a really effective like method of training, rather than doing the individual stuff. Hey, Ray! Oh, hello, this is different, because this is still Thursday. Hey, Ray! What'd you do today? Oh, no, how was today? Oh, Ikari came to my house. Really? What did he want? Oh, okay, yeah, he gave me a new ID card. Oh. Oh, is that all that he did? Yeah, that's it. Okay. No mention of the incident. Now, that, I think, yeah, I kind of failed there, because if you have her affection, if you have Ray's affection at a certain level at this point, then you give her the ID card instead of Ray. Like, I know I can get her affection up if I wanted to, which basically involves just me shoving potato chips down her throat. But I don't want to sit there and do that. I want to play as legit. No, it is legit. It's just, yeah, whatever. Anyway, that's the week. That's everything done. How much money do you have, by the way? How much money? What is it saying? Goods? I forgot. Got 3,000 yen. It's not a lot. Buy a decent amount of potato chips for that. Isn't it like 100 yen each? You really want to? I want to change her stance, because isn't she still the original condition? What are the conditions again? Show me the guide. Oh no, never mind. Closed it. Go to the diner. Yeah, all right. Let's shove some potato chips down her throat. Potato chips. Oh god, they're 500. Is that it? Fried potato, yeah. Okay, well, we can't give her too many then. What does that lower too? Oh, it lowers her stress. Oh, that's a good idea then. Yeah, give her that. So, because she has too much stress anyway, so let's just feed her a bunch. I'm just gonna spend all my money. Yeah, well, it's only 6 times, isn't it? So. Blah 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 blah. And that'll lower her fatigue a bit for me, which is good. Okay, now we're done. Thanks for coming. Please come again later. Alright. Is Ray more happier now? No. She's exactly the same. Oh well. Maybe later. We'll get it. Don't worry, we'll get it. We'll get it. Anyway, I'm gonna start the game now, and when we come back, we're gonna play. Well, you know, tune in to my channel for the Shinji version of this, where I talk about my week, and next week we'll play some more Ray. So yeah, that's really it. And maybe I'll do another review. It depends on if I've got something to talk about with Evangelion or not. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.